Greetings, my friends. I want to thank you all for subscribing. I want to thank all of my channel members for supporting me in this endeavor to save pop culture. And if you are not subscribed, please consider supporting this channel. We need you. Thank you. Greetings, my friends. I am Dictor Van Doomcock, the future ruler of Earth, broadcasting from my hidden base at the center of the Earth. And I am here today because I noticed something that seems to me like a massive accidental self-own on the part of Disney during the Super Bowl. For those of you who didn't watch, aside from the game itself, which was a stunning and humbling defeat for the Kansas City Chiefs that will live in Super Bowl infamy forever, it was an atrocious broadcast. The halftime show was something I skipped entirely, believing it would be absolutely devoid of that thing which the Danes call quality. And certainly from the feedback I'm seeing, it appears that Doomcock was right. But the commercials? Well, I did indeed watch the commercials, and dear Lord in heaven, it is my humble and considered opinion that this year's crop of ads, Freudian slip, was the single worst bunch of Super Bowl ads I've seen in my life. Oh, there's been a steady decline, to be sure, over the last few years, and yet usually there's at least a few standouts that actually manage to be engaging, entertaining, memorable. But the ads this year were only memorable for how insanely over-the-top, nauseatingly cringe they were. Like Martha Stewart's ad for Skechers sneakers, the kind you don't need to tie. Martha Stewart puts them on, and holy shit! Apparently when you put on Skechers, you get transformed into a CGI AI mockery of your former self. It was kind of sickening to me to watch such an awful, phony rendition of Martha Stewart jumping all over the place like some kind of break-dancing fiend walking on air with a phony grin plastered across her fake AI face. You know, that kind of shit. Folks, you saw this stuff over and over and over again in this broadcast, with aging actors doing extreme AI CGI stunts and a modern remake of the old dancing baby crap that used to get the normies so excited during these things. But that's neither here nor there. No, my friends, there were two particular ads of interest to those of us fighting to save pop culture, and both of them were from Disney. Allocating their precious Super Bowl ad dollars, Disney chose to air a teaser for The Thunderbolts, basically their version of DC's Suicide Squad, and a really, really weird and pointless ad for Disney Plus, showing iconic moments from movies like Return of the Jedi, and then erasing the characters from the shots. C-3PO and R2-D2 removed from the shot as they approach Jabba's palace, which is ironic. And kind of a confession in a way, because that's exactly what Disney's been doing, erasing real Star Wars and replacing it with their own. But I guess the point was supposed to be, without Disney Plus, there would be no Return of the Jedi.
But dude, Disney didn't have anything to do with Return of the Jedi.
Yeah. Well, that one kind of mystified me, to be honest, Harvey. They also ran an ad for a live-action remake of Lilo and Stitch, which is ridiculous since the animated original is a classic, but we'll let that go for now. So by my reckoning, Disney spent something like $24 million to show 3 ads on the Super Bowl, but what's really notable here is what they didn't show, and what they didn't show was ads for Captain America: Brave New World and Snow White, the semi-live action remake starring Rachel Zegler as She Guevara. And the more I think about it, the more holy shit this omission gets. I mean, think about it, folks. Thunderbolts opens in May, this summer, but Captain America: Brave New World opens this week, the same week as the Super Bowl airs. I mean, Disney is 9 months knocked up with his Cap 4 baby, and it's dropping in a few days. And Snow Woke and the 7 Hollow Soulless Garden Gnomes is dropping next month, months before Thunderbolts. And Disney declined to promote either of those projects to the biggest television audience in the world when they're about to premiere.
Shit.
When you put it like that, it sounds rather painfully bad. Are you saying Disney no longer believes in Captain America Brave New World or Snow White?
I'm saying if Captain America Brave New World and Snow Woke were Tinkerbell, they'd be dead, as no one at Disney deigned to believe in them. I mean, what other interpretation is possible? I ask you. Consider, it's not like they didn't have the money, folks. They spent the money on 2 ads, one for Thunderbolts, one for a strange erasing shit ad promoting Disney Plus, and they picked Thunderbolts over Captain America 4 and erasing shit over Snow White. And if that isn't a vote of no confidence, I don't know what is.
Well, it's no wonder, dude. We all know that Snow Woke is a complete shit show. I mean, you made a lot of videos about that. Everyone's aware of the situation with that. But look at the current predictions for Captain America Brave New World's box office. According to Matt McGloin at Cosmic Book News, quote, 2 days prior to the opening of Captain America Brave New World, the box office estimates have dropped from less than 3 weeks ago. Captain America Brave New World opens on the long 4-day President's Day weekend. The estimates from late in January offered a 95 million plus opening. However, they have been revised down to 94 million. Deadline adds the 3-day is 80 million. 2 years ago, Quantumania opened to a 4-day of 120.3 million and a 106.1 million 3-day opening, and that's for an Ant-Man film, dude. The site tries to spin the low opening estimates for Captain America Brave New World by comparing the film to Captain America The Winter Soldier, offering their similar type films. But with inflation factored in, The Winter Soldier blows those numbers away with a $125 million 3-day and a $133+ million 4-day, and it didn't have the benefit of opening on a holiday weekend, unquote. So, yeah, not the kind of thing you want to spend $8 million advertising on the Super Bowl is my guess. I guess I can't really blame them, but it is a telling lack of faith.
So there you go, folks. Early showings of Captain America Brave New World start today, so we'll know soon enough if the film was able to recover from all the endless reshoots and rewrites and reconceivings, but evidently, at least at the time of the Super Bowl, Disney didn't seem to have a whole lot of faith in it. And as for Snow White, well, we all know how that's going to do, don't we, folks? Do I have to even really say it? I'll be reviewing both of these things down the line, but for now, my friends, from the center of the earth, this is Dictor Van Doomcock bidding you all to stay angry. Ha 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 ha